Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna be looking into how this person feels since they last saw you. This is gonna be a pick a card reading. If you're new to the pick a card reading, pause the video and take as much time as you need for each card. Choose the card that you feel like you associate with the most. On your left, you have card A. In the middle, you have card B, which would be associated with pile B. And then on your right, you have card C, which would be your third pile. When you feel like you've made the association, you can go to the timestamp below and choose your pile. Hello, pile 1. Before we start the reading, I am already getting a little bit of nervous energy from your person. You give off this kind of like intimidating vibe that almost constantly exude sort of like a flirtatious energy. This is not just to your person, but also to everybody around you. You might not even be aware that you're doing this, but it's just something that is so innate within you. You give off sort of like a natural charm that just draws people towards you. For some people who chose this pile, you might have a bit of a following in your social media. Or even if you don't have a huge following, you are somebody who has really loyal fans. You have a really tight friends group or just like a group of following that it's really supportive over you. I've drawn 3 tarot cards to represent how this person feel about you since the last time they saw you. Oh my god, this person is feeling so heartbroken for some reason after they saw you the last time. They are losing sleep over you. You might have said something that makes them feel like you are not committed or they cannot be fully committed to you. I'm getting a sense that they feel like you are out of their league. It is not like they don't want to put in effort, but you give them a feeling that you could bring back past traumas. There's qualities within you that is a reminder of toxicness that this person has experienced before. And they feel like they're a little overwhelmed by that side of you. But at the same time, they cannot help to be drawn to you. They can see that you bring so much excitement and happiness into their life. And I feel like your presence, your outlook, and your characteristics are just such a new experience to this person. And every time they think of you, they feel like their blood is boiling on the inside. They feel like they're so ready to submit their heart on a silver platter. There's this back and forth of feelings of fear, but also the desire to get closer to you. From my point of view, I'll say this person is definitely interested. But are you ready to be in a committed relationship? This is a question that you have to ask yourself because you hold the keys to the future of this relationship. You're well aware of what you can do and the power you have on other people. The person you have on your mind right now is a really good person. They have the heart of gold. And I hope that you can think long and hard before you get into this relationship. Maybe this is a sign from the universe to remind you that Take the opportunity to get to know yourself. Think about what you really want in a relationship. Does your interest comes from a place of love or comes from a place of insecurity? Let's draw one tarot card for an advice from the universe. The Five of Swords often give the energy of victory and defeat, but I feel like in this case, it can be a double-ended sword. When you hurt other people, it is often that the feeling is not just so one-sided. It sometimes can also cause discomfort in your own heart. At the end of the day, you're not someone who's heartless. Don't let the insecurity bring out the worst in you. Let's draw a few more cards to see what this person has to say to you. I left you before you could leave me. I know that I crossed the line with you. I am becoming a better person. And then from here, I'll give you 3 options for a yes or no question. This is the first option, second option, and your third options. You can pause the video and think of a yes/no question now. If you're ready, I'm gonna flip the card over. The first option is a no. It is in your best interest to pick something safe. The second option is also a no. Don't make hasty decision. If it's the right time, the right moment, you will for sure know. And your last option is also a no. You might feel like you're at a total loss if you don't have the best intention. This is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope you liked the reading. If you can, leave a like or subscribe and leave a comment to let me know your situation or things that you would like me to pull cards for next time. Thank you for letting me to do your reading. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I can see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose pile 2, this will be your pile. I'm getting a feeling that you're somebody who is like a little more cold on the outside, but on the inside, you have so much love for everybody, or so much emotions to a lot of situations that other people are not aware of. Sometimes when you talk, you are well aware that it can come across sarcastic. It is not malicious, it's just your personality, that you enjoy a bit of banter with the people that you're interested in. You can be painfully blunt and ruthless, but you are the most loyal friend one can have if this person is on your nice list. Part of the reason that you're here is that you're not sure whether you've said something that stepped on the other person's toes during your last date. But don't worry, I have all the answers for you. Let's start with 3 tarot cards. This will be the message of the situation that the last time you guys met each other. First of all, I wanted to say that you need not to be worried. This person totally matched your energy. And I'm sure deep down you know that you guys are a good match from just the conversation you had with each other. It seems like every little edgy sentence you throw at them, they have 10 other comebacks that they can throw back at you. It feels almost freeing for this person to find somebody who matched their energy. And they're so willing to take a leap of faith to explore the possibilities with you. It almost feels like your energy unleashed a side of this person that it's very genuine to them. With the adventurous energy that you are exuding, this person, after the last time you met this person, they already have a lot of planning of things that you guys can do in their head. This person knows that you would not say no to fun activities. Although it might not be every day that you guys are talking to each other, every time you talk, it is short and sweet. It almost feels like you don't need words to understand each other. I'm getting the feeling that it wouldn't take long until they reach out again, so they can spend time with you in person and talk with you more in person. I feel like you might be feeling a little insecure about this as well because of the way you guys banter and the way this person speaks. And they almost have kind of like a silly energy to them. But deep down inside, this person is just like you, just as loyal as you are. This person really appreciates that you're so blunt and genuine and so speak with an intelligence. If you're willing to share your emotions more, they are happy to welcome you with open arms. Your deep emotional side might not be something that they necessarily feel, but it is something that they're willing to accept. Let's draw one tarot card for an advice from the universe. The Sun card often reminds people to focus on the good moments. It also is a reminder that you can feel safe and be like a kid, almost. If this person brings out the childish side of you, there is no harm to embrace it. Looking at this eye in the center of the card, I'm also getting a feeling that your guardian angel is watching over you. It almost resembles the eye from the card that you chose. It feels like they're kind of like watching over each other. I'm also getting a message that you guys see eye to eye. All you need to do is just trust and believe. If there's any sadness within you, the Sun card is definitely gonna bring you joy. And like the more I look at it, there's a sun here, there's a sun on the full card, and there's almost kind of like a sun shape behind the Knights of Swords. And then the mirror also kind of looks like a sun. And also the reflection, the glistening from the mirror. It is definitely one of the best signs you can get from the universe. The sun, the warmth, the happiness, it's all within this card. Let's pull a few more cards to see what this person has to say to you. You and I were too young. I'm starting to understand our connection. I'm afraid to contact you. And then from here, I'm gonna give you 3 options for a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question in your mind. Here is your option A, your option B, and your option C. I'm gonna give you a little moment, but feel free to pause the video as well. When you're ready, I'm gonna flip the card over. This is your option A. I'll say this is a maybe. Be sure to wait out your options before you make a final decision. Just know that there's no rush in making your decision. And I also am getting a really random message that even if you had made a mistake in choosing your options, there would be an opportunity for you to choose again. If you choose card B, I'll say it is a yes. If you believe what you're doing is right, fight for it. Take charge. It is now or never. If you choose your third option, it is likely a no. I'll say this is a no if you are doing this on your own. But if it's a partnership, you are welcome to explore working on this together. And this is all I have for you. I hope you guys liked the reading. If you can, please like or subscribe or comment on the video and share with me your situation. Or let me know if you guys are interested in a certain topic that you want me to do a reading of. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading, and I hope I can see you next time. Bye! Hello and welcome card 3 or pile 3. We will be looking at how they felt since the last time they saw you. Before we start the reading, I'm getting a feeling that you're somebody who always wears their hearts on their sleeves. No matter what age you're at right now, you always have that sense of innocence and the sense of enjoying life and living your life to the fullest. You are somebody who always give it your all to building a relationship. You're never scared to express yourself and tell people that you love them. You're not shy from showering your lover or the people you care about with affection. It is not often that you let people affect your emotions. You can be a little bit of a late bloomer when it comes to committing to a relationship, as in you don't always talk about your emotions with your other half, which in turn can sometimes translate to not leveling with your partner when it comes to sharing your emotions. But you're just somebody who only focuses on the good things within a relationship, and there's nothing wrong about that. You just need to find somebody who shares the same vision within the relationship. Let's pull 3 tarot cards to look into what they felt when they last saw you. You have the reverse Sun card, the reverse Page of Wands, and 8 of Wands upright. This person definitely feels like you give them like a very young energy, but you also give them a feeling that you're kind of growing out of it. It feels like there's a part of you that embraced this youth, but at the same time you're learning how to be in a relationship, how to live with somebody, how to grow with somebody. Through the conversation you guys had on your first encounter, they can sense that you're somebody who's so passionate with your life and you're so creative to a point that you just throw ideas out there. And the excitement that you have is almost endearing to this person. They definitely think that you're a little princess. They find it endearing. They're also taken a little aback. They might have doubt that whether they can handle this constant excitement from you, but they're definitely down to get to know you more. This person definitely prefers to take it a little bit slower when it comes to being in a committed relationship, but it is because that they do take relationship quite seriously. They wanted to make sure that you guys are compatible to each other, and they also want to be sure that they're financially capable to take care of you. This person definitely enjoys your company after the first time you guys hung out. I feel like they will always have a good time when you're around. I'm also getting a message that for some people, the last time you guys met, the weather wasn't the best. Or something had happened that had led to a change of plans. And they really wanted to make up for it. If you haven't gotten a message from this person yet, since the last time you guys met, they will reach out very soon. They have plans to take you somewhere outdoor with fun activities in nice weather. So you can expect to be contacted really soon. But if you are somebody who is really impatient, I'm all for you to be the first person who reached out. Let's draw one tarot card to get an advice from the universe. The Lovers. This is a sign from the universe that you guys are definitely very compatible. And I'm also getting a message that you guys can learn so much from each other. This person is willing to be the support you need to live the life that you've always wanted. And through growing and working with each other, you two can build a world that is inspiring for other people. The Lover's card can also represent a choice. So ultimately, you have the power to choose. The universe wants to encourage you to be the person you are. And whether you choose to be with this person, they will always be your strongest support system. Let's pull some cards to see what this person has to say to you. I couldn't let you get close to me. I look for you everywhere. I know exactly what I was doing. And then from here, I'm gonna give you 3 options for a yes or no question. Think of a yes or no question in your mind. Here is your option A, your option B, and your option C. Feel free to pause the video if you need a bit more time to think of your question, or if you need more time to choose a card. When you're ready, this is your option A. Option A is a yes. You always have the power in your hand. Option B is also a yes. Be sure to weigh out your options and judge the situation fairly. If you choose option C, it is likely a no. Emotionally, you're not ready for this to happen yet. And this is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for letting me to do your reading. If you can, give me a like or subscribe or leave me a comment to let me know about your situation. Or if you have any topics that you would like me to read for, leave me a comment below. I hope you guys enjoy the reading, and I hope I can see you again. Bye!